Hello and welcome to Books of Blood. My name is John, and today I'm going to be continuing 50 years of horror fiction with the year 1979. And as usual, I've got 5 books here from that particular year. So that being said, let's go ahead and get the ball rolling, all right? So first of all, we have got The Bloody Chamber and Other Stories, and this is by Angela Carter. Angela Carter was a storytelling sorceress, the literary godmother of Neil Gaiman, David Mitchell, Audrey Niffenegger, J.K. Rowling, Kelly Link, and other contemporary masters of supernatural fiction. In her masterpiece, The Bloody Chamber, which includes the story that is the basis of Neil Jordan's 1984 movie, The Company of Wolves, she spins subversively dark and sensual versions of familiar fairy tales and legends like Little Red Riding Hood, Bluebeard, Puss in Boots, and Beauty and the Beast, giving them exhilarating new life and a style steeped in the romantic trappings of the Gothic tradition. And that is The Bloody Chamber and Other Stories, and that's by Angela Carter. All right. Okay, next up we've got The Face That Must Die, and this is by Ramsey Campbell. And there might be a few little trigger warnings on this particular synopsis, all right? Ramsey Campbell's daring look into the mind of a psychotic killer was published in truncated form in 1979. An expanded edition was later published in 1982. The paranoid outlook of the book's main character, Horridge, is a grim commentary on a bleak Liverpool suburb and Thatcher-era England. Millipede Press is proud to present this masterpiece of paranoia literature in a brand new edition with the corrected text by Campbell and the compelling photographs of J.K. Potter. Alright, so that was not necessarily a very trigger, happy or whatever type of synopsis. In fact, it really wasn't that much of a synopsis at all, but basically it is like it says, it is about a psychotic killer. Alright? And it was first published in 1979. Just so happens that I guess it wasn't really published the way that Campbell wanted it to be until 1982. So I could have probably gone without including it, but there you go. All right. Okay, next up we have The Night Walker, and this is by Thomas Tessier. Bobby had almost convinced himself his lover's death was an accident. It wasn't his fault. Once the uncontrollable tingling began in his hands, he could only watch in horror as they killed her. But then he saw the jogger. As his eyes followed the man, he felt that same eerie power flowing into his arms and legs, and he found himself running with inhuman animal grace to overtake the runner. When the race turned into a chase, a reign of terror began. Night after night, the beast will silently stalk the city, streets, its bloody jaws and tearing claws, leaving only death in its wake. And that is The Night Walker by Thomas Tessier. Okay, next we have Dracula in Love, and this is by John Shirley. The book's protagonist discovers, at age 33, he is the son of the being upon whom so many tales are based. But this creature is even more powerful and frightening than the myths have made him to be. Ignore the stereotypical shtick cover. Shirley's updated Dracula possesses or is possessed by a sexual organ with eyes and inhabited by its own predatory spirit, as well as an appreciation of the contemporary submachine gun. That is a very strange synopsis for Dracula in Love by John Shirley. Okay. And finally, we've got The Dead Zone, and this is by Stephen King. Waking up from a 5-year coma after a car accident, former school teacher Johnny Smith discovers that he can see people's futures and pasts when he touches them. Many consider his talent a gift. Johnny feels cursed. His fiancée married another man during his coma, and people clamor for him to solve their problems. When Johnny has a disturbing vision after he shakes the hand of an ambitious and immoral politician, he must decide if he should take drastic action to change the future. And that is The Dead Zone by Stephen King. And that is going to do it for 50 years of horror fiction. The year is 1979. We're getting ready to move into the 1980s. Until next time, take care and stay scared. Bye-bye.